Yeah, we're live. Hold up. Let me Instagram live this. Go live. Boom, like this. Then I should press fuck done. There you go. We're live there as well. Now I need to go back here, and then we're live here. Okay. Now need to refresh this.
I got to take 2 seconds and get some gloves because tonight's giveaways are going to entail me having to wear gloves. So be prepared. I'll be back in a minute.
Well, he couldn't have chose a better time to leave because now I will have to try and keep you entertained and share at the same time, which will be, well, that won't be successful. I'm gonna fuck up either or both. Oh, already someone. Oh, Bestie is there. Bestie, what's up? How are you? Now I need to concentrate and try and share. I love concentrate. Okay, now, um, okay, hold on. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna do it like that. No, the first time is always the longest because I need to tag the sponsors. I need to tag me, myself, my wife. A lot of people. Oh, Mister Justice, our last week winner. Are we coming back for some more? Yeah, okay. Hold on, guys. Okay. Show. Okay. Brought to you by Head Delizer. And www dot major letter we medic ca and www dot terpenes master seeds dot com with Zen. That's me, but that's my other me because that's not Zen Wushu. That's Zen Zedem. And Karma. That's my wife. Now I think we're good. Hold up. Rowdy sponsoring Jesse Hart. Oh yeah. Okay, Jesse Hart.
I'm coming.
All good, bro. All good. I think the people are laughing at me because I'm talking to myself while I'm trying to share and stuff and stuff.
Yeah,
So yeah, there you go.
that's all
Oh,
good.
Mr. Jones, yo. What's up? What's up? Good evening. Good evening. Oh, I'm already dropping shit. Guys, you want to help me go faster? Share the live as well. Share everywhere. It's public for one reason. Because it needs to be shared. Miss Ausla. Good evening. Good. I was about to say Friday, but no. It's Saturday.
We're a day late.
Happy Saturday evening. Number. Remember that number
Remember.
4D4. Now,
Now,
the flag. Meow.
so I got to get some gloves on,
Okay,
get
so
the
it's
process started.
Okay, that's it for that. My story, of course, my story. I know it can be shared to Instagram, but I do not care because I I broadcast on my Instagram and on my YouTube channel as well, all at the same time. I
Yeah.
to
Actually, I
special
was
thanks to
watching
Mr. Jones for that. Thank you, bro.
I
Appreciate
was
it.
watching our show earlier on YouTube from last week.
I know I didn't know that. Well, no. Okay, brings me to another something. Forget it. No.
Did you tag me in the start of the live?
Did I? I think
Ah,
I forget. hold hold on. I will reshare it and tag you in it, bitch.
oh shit. I'm gonna try to get a hold of mom and see what she's got going on.
Okay. Okay. Before I get too far, I'm gonna reshare it with your name. There you go, Peach. Now it's done, bro. Jeez, search. Right there. Oh no. Fuck. Oh well. Share twice in your groups, guys. They're
The more the better.
yeah,
Meow meow.
stronger in number. Meow meow. So, guys, tonight a lot to talk about, a lot to give away, new formulas, all kinds of shit, and always thinking of you guys. We're trying to find new ways to give you more stuff and shit, and to grow the community all together at the same time. Hey, right? Like our very second topic. I will highlight my sponsors later on. Go to the second topic and start talking about that because I just, roll you the ball and then you looked at the ball rolling like a dumb dog. Well, like a dog that does not know how to go get the ball when it rolls in front of its face. Miss Michelle, welcome. She
Hey,
is she is a winner from a giveaway from this winter, and if I'm not mistaken, I got a good like
last week
long term
too.
memory. She won for that holiday giveaway that we made on the live.
He also won last week.
Did she win last week? Yeah, well, my short term memory isn't that good, it seems.
Yeah, she won
The
last
long
week as
term was
well.
good, not short term. Oh, Mr. Sedlasek, what's up? I'm happy to see you. I saw you commenting yesterday, saw you in the live this morning, then tonight, bro. You're consistent. We like that, man. We like that. Mr. Dante, Dante. The end of my morning live was dedicated to you. Like a good half hour just for you. Well, not just for you, but I decided to dedicate that last section on cloning because you were in need of learning it all. So it's right there. If you have any other info you need, bro, let me know, bro. We're gonna do a vid call or whatever, and I'm gonna let you in on into the info that you still need and shit. No problem, bro. Miss Monkey, damn, we got some really
Hey,
fucking people
hey,
tonight from
Zen, I got
Florida.
something to show you.
What
I
you got?
want to
What?
do a dab. I want to do a dab real quick, so I got something I'd like to show
Hold
you.
on, bro. I'm shouting out people, bitch. That's so rude to like cut. Like, hold on. See, like that. That ain't fair. Like that bitch is like cutting, like just like
Okay, I'll fucking wait.
and
Okay,
and and just
I'm
and
sorry.
and not fairly is showing a fucking amazing patty at the same time. That's not fair to me and to my beautiful voice. Mr. Lavalley, Miss Monkey. Hold up. There's one missing. Mr. Cook. What's up, everybody? Hi, welcome. Happy Friday. Thanks for being here.
Saturday.
Mr. Justice, right. Well, that's what we got, Miss Monkey. We got a whole lot tonight. We got a whole lot. We got, well, as usual, great knowledge, great vibe, a whole lot of love, We share because we care. So not one or two or three giveaways, but how many giveaways, Rich? Ha! Four. If I would be using that, then it would not work. It'd be like four. I would have to be like that, and you would be confused because like that to me is four. So four giveaways. And what would the prize be? We have one pack of seeds, 2 grams of weed, all together, mashed up in a bag, nicely sealed with love, and 2 separate grams of dabs.
Some of
Stop.
this, some of this brand new, fresh out of the oven. Gushers,
Thank you for
gushers,
justice. Thank you, thank you, thank
and
you.
we
Miss
are
Monkey said hi.
also
Baby, I love you too. Thank you, thank you. I'm not even fucking finished sharing. So I'm gonna go back to my sharing while you steal the show.
so look, we got
Okay.
I got fresh patties I'm pulling tonight. I got some seeds we're gonna give away. We got some nice nuggies of some green bud. I'll
Bro.
finish. Yo,
Okay. Okay.
yo,
Now
yo.
we'll let the people know how we proceed for our giveaways. Okay. So while you show the product, I will tell you guys to open up your ears because I'll explain to you how you can participate and win in our live giveaways. Super, super, super easy. Listen carefully and intently with both ears because all the answers that we will ask the question to are in the live. Okay? So we are going to ask 4 different questions because there's 4 giveaways tonight. All the answers are in the live. Pay attention to what we say. That's pretty much it. At the same time, you may learn something or two new and have fun at the same time. So good luck, everybody. It was just, saying how it's gonna go. So that's what we got for you tonight, Miss Monkey. Ain't that enough like entertainment for just like one evening or what? Miss Cox, hola. How are you? Ducky is in the house.
Ducky, Ducky, and I were supposed to catch up, and
Oh,
I've been so damn busy. I worked a 19-hour day, and then I got stuck doing numerous other jobs. So I'm gonna make sure that when I get ready to get all this out of the oven, that I'm gonna make sure that Ducky gets her some good fresh stuff that ain't been around. Not that it's bad when it sits around, but when it comes fresh out of the oven, everybody says it has this smell that is just so intoxicating. So I
okay,
don't have a sense of smell like the
okay.
rest of you do.
That leads to this uh quality in, quality out,
Yeah.
freshness in, freshness out. It is always better when it's fresh, right? Like the taste when
Yeah.
let's say it has just it dried 62. What let's say humidity rate would you say it's best to extract when we're talking about a BHO system?
So that question is going to also depend on the consistency. So I've found that when I run a higher moisture content, which would be kind of like your fresh frozen, you tend to get a little more runny, or as you like it, you tend to like it a little more terpy. And we're going to get on, and I can demonstrate what I mean by a terpy patty. Um, I prefer mine to
Please,
be
baby. Please,
um,
baby. We all want
yes,
the pretty patty.
absolutely, absolutely. I prefer for mine to be a little bit more of a crumble so I can grab it with tongs. I move fast and I got a lot of shit going on. And a lot of times when I have it where there's a lot of turp sauce, I end up spilling it all over. I mean, I get it all over my friggin' pants. So for me, I don't mind a diamond in sauce as long as the sauce is more of a thicker consistency. But Zen prefers his sauce to be more like
Well,
this.
not just the sauce, but the actual old extraction itself, just the way you will present it right now, just like that. That's my favorite texture over texture because it's all in the texture and the moisture. the god's vagina tastes like dripping in your mouth. Fuck, look at that motherfucker. Hold up. My finger end's not going fast enough. Shite. Um, Miss Monkey says that it's so cool. Thank you. Well, we're trying. Miss Gux Ducky says that she's got some sample for you as well, my brother. Mr. Justice, yes, of course you can, jaw drop and then drool and maybe like have a semi hard on and some shit like a full one for all that I care about, Mr. Lavalette, isn't it? Mr. Sid Lasek, yes, you want it all. Well, everything has a price in life, Mr. Sid Lasek. Um, Hit us up in private, bro. We will let you know.
And as
So,
always, everything should be covered when you're anywhere
oh,
inside
yeah,
and
all the time, in and out the lab, and just like
everything's
you
covered.
do right now, wearing surgical gloves is a must. Yes,
Yeah,
yes, Mr. Sedlastek, I'm real about that one, dog. I'm real about that one. I'm real about for damn sure, bro. Hit me up in private, bro. We'll make it happen, my man. No worries.
yeah.
Mr. Renegade,
I don't
what's
keep
up?
this stuff around for trophies, bro. It's not they're not
No,
trophies. They're
all right. No, go show them your wall of fame where you laminated all your patties that you ever fucking made.
be too many. Whole wad be full. So let
Bro.
me see here. I am going to start getting some equipment out because I like to, as we get winters off, I like to make sure that everything's jarred up. Last week's winters, I see a few of you are on here already. I'm a little late getting things out. I had just a really shitty week, a 19-hour work day. I lost water at my house, no hot water, and I got a couple girls here at the house. So while I can go outside and just use a garden hose, and it's not a big deal for me, the girls prefer to have warmer running water in the house. So I spent yesterday fixing it, and a show ran into the show, so we postponed till today. And then my hot water still didn't work. So after 9 o'clock last night, I had to go back down to the basement and replace the electrical components as well in it, and had to I rebuilt the whole hot water heater is what it amounted to. So I do have
Right.
hot water. So I'm a little late getting some of these things out in the mail, but you can bet you it's going to be there right quick, like
And
promise.
didn't told you so that I would fail either of them. I didn't even finish sharing yet.
That's okay. That's okay. So this
Yes,
this week I'm gonna have a couple different uh, flavors of dabs. And I got some more. I'm gonna go through here. I got some real pretty purple herb, and I did know what the name of it was, and I was told, but I had smoked the dab, and I says, "Oh man, cool! I'll take that stuff. It looks pretty good. What's the name of it?" And he said what the name was, and yeah, I forgot. I did. I did. I
Shit
forgot.
happens, bro.
And then today the kids, they
It's not
wanted. I
like
haven't
you
had
don't have like a fuck ton to do.
I am so busy, but I promise you that everything is ready to go, and that's what I'm going to do. Monday is my day. I got a shingle delivery coming in the morning, and then I have a bunch of free time, so I'm going to take everything. I already have a bag ready to rock and roll. I'm just going to put everything in a bag and head to the post
Okay, all
office.
of that shit is very beautiful and loving and caring and shit, but without Mr. Laframboise the second,
Yeah, I know. I feel a
like,
little naked.
yeah, well, me too. Like, I feel kind of lonely.
Yeah,
So lonely. Mr.
maybe
Laframboise the
even a
second.
fuzz of abandonment.
Mr. Laframboise the second is demanded at the administration, please. Mr. Laframboise the second at the administration, please.
Yeah, we need him. He, if I'm not mistaken, didn't he say he was might be driving this season?
Mr. Jones, thank you. Mr. Jones, like, hold on.
Mr. Jones, Dan, I just got home a little bit ago. I was actually going to catch up with Dan and try to hook up with him before the show, and I ended up taking my kids fishing and my daughter actually for the first time. So She
Mr.
was pumped.
Rotunda, what's up? She was sorry, what?
No, I said we went fishing this afternoon, so I didn't get the chance to catch up with Dan. I'll probably have to do that tomorrow.
Mr. Jones? Of course, because
Yeah.
he's Mr. Jones, Mr. Jones. Thank you, bro. I appreciate that greatly. Me, bro, if you ask me about my day, well, I'm moving from the indoor season to the outdoor season. So for me to be there, uh, fucking almost like a timer, 18:6, in 12:12, in out. That's the sunlight, and the lighting timing that we use indoor. I'm always, bro. Hold up. I'm always up. Hold up. Hold
I
up. Yeah,
I
oh
found
no,
an ounce. I found an ounce of dabs.
bro.
I found an ounce of fucking gushers around the corner. I had a box
Oh,
sitting on it.
nut buster.
I swear to God, I found an ounce of the original gushers in a box around the
Okay.
corner.
Well,
It
that
must
that
have
was
fallen off
word
the
that
shelf.
was word bugging me while I was saying something. Okay. So from me playing the timer for the sun time schedule that we use indoor 18:6, 12:12 to Mother Nature with the sun does it all for me. Now the plants are in the garden. I just need to tip them a bit. I'm not gonna LST much this summer because I have more space uh, from down to up than from the width of the garden. So I'm gonna try to grow the tallest motherfucking trees I've ever grown so far. So it's gonna be on in the garden, but it's like a vacation. So starts sounding like one and then feeling like one too. It's beautiful outside as well. So yeah, there you go.
So in your area, I know you're a little bit more northeast than me, but you
Yes,
still
Mr.
run your
Fitness, big win, big win, big win. What? Sorry.
you still like you run your grow room, your veg um 18 on. Is that what you said?
18:6
Yep.
for the veg cycle and 12:12 for the flowering cycle.
Yeah.
So uh,
Yeah.
I got the veg room in the flowering room both at the same time. So if I'm not 18:6, I'm 12:12, bro. It's either fucking way. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
So I'm
Yeah.
always fucking day and night, bro. I'm just fucking constantly taking care of the girls. It's not that I don't like it, but taking care of the girls on that schedule all the time. 75 plants I'm allowed indoor compared to I don't know. I think I got 12 out. That I just leave there alone. And it rains enough for now that I don't even like. I look at them, bro, and then they doubled in size in about 2 weeks. It's
Sweet.
just fucking insane. Yep,
Yeah.
yep. It is. It is.
Yep,
It is.
that's the same life cycle I run here too in Michigan or in the United States. I do 18 and 6 indoors, and the only time I ever do a full light cycle is when I run my clone room. My clone room never shuts off. My mother's never shut off. I let her. My
Bro,
mother
when I
runs
do my
24.
clones, when I do the clones, it's 24 as well. So it's
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
always there's
yeah.
always
So
something to do, bro.
yeah, we're on the same page then. It's the same
Yeah, but
cycle.
that's what's up. Miss Hausla, you're going to the beach. Going to the beach. Now that is very fucking cool. Um, you know what you could bring to the beach? Maybe sometime this summer, you could bring a coloring book with the Wushu and Butane show logo in the coloring book because what? Well, I'll let you fucking say that piece because it's because of your good friend Jesse Hard, uh, number 4D4 that's gonna be racing tonight, motherfuckers. So Godspeed, bitch. Yeah. uh, and then we had a fucking brilliant ID for the kids over there while they waiting the bleachers. So yeah, bro. What are we sponsoring to as well?
Sponsor whatever we need to. No, so
Yeah,
listen, Not only
Wait,
are we just
what
sponsoring
is
his race car, yeah, we're sponsoring his race car, but then in the process then of him and I chatting back and forth about sponsoring the race car, he hits me up at work and says, "Hey, last minute thing going down. Do you and Zen want to sponsor a kids coloring book?" And I just thought, out of all the things that somebody could ask me to do, I thought that was pretty super over the top. Like, yeah, I would love to sponsor and help get involved with the kids' coloring book. So not only do we get to sponsor the race car, but we also get to sponsor the coloring book that the race car driver is sponsoring himself too. So it's been a really great week for the Wushu and Butane show. Trying to get a little more active within the community itself, and Jesse's actually a cannabis friendly driver. So we've, if I may spill the beans of hair, I'm not going to go into total detail till we're set in stone, but we've been in cahoots with Big Willie, and we want to give Big Willie a bunch of love too, man. He's on board. He wants to do something as far as snacks or edibles or medibles or confections of some sort for not only Jesse but for maybe other racers too. So we're really
bro?
looking forward to seeing this get to be super
When
duper cool.
when I was talking about that all race car fucking thing we got going and stuff, and that we would like him to start participating with us, on a regular basis and stuff. He's like, race car drivers, don't they all like Mountain Dew? I'm like, fuck yeah, bro. He's like, what about like a gummy, like a Mountain Dew gummy edible? That I was like, bro, you're the shit. He's like, let me see. I was like, you know how he is, bro. That dude is fucking awesome. So we had a really good chat, and Big Willie is going to become a regular guest. Not only a regular guest, but a part, like a full member that will be part of the team on a regular basis in many projects that we have been talking about. You're going to be briefed, Mr. Hernandez, because you were working on something else, like a hammer and then making big houses and stuff. So you will be briefed, and you will get your copy of everything that has been talked on. We have a lot of fucking killer shit coming on, guys. Not only with Big Willie, but we're gonna start having a regular guest, special guest formula that people will come in and out the live so that they can share their own knowledge with all of us all together. We're gonna get them in the giveaways and all the shit so that we can, keep it interesting as we roll, kind of shit. So, if you know people, and now I will repeat it again, everything that you will see as content as content regarding the show or regarding my show, my page, Rich's page, Jesse Hard number 44 page, all the content that will be related to us, uh, it's going to be starting to pay when you share. So just keep that in mind, that all the content that you guys will be sharing will start paying. Yeah. So
Pay attention. Now, listen, we then started the show by trying to encourage everybody to pay attention and listen. So he potentially could have given you a clue for future goodness. We'll say future goodness. So, yeah, sharing and helping us to grow too will definitely help you in the long run as well.
okay, hold on. Now I see a lot of important people. Now I got Big Kev that is right there. I tagged you in because people, if you don't know him, well, now you know where to find him. Big Willie. Go follow him. He's got fucking massive recipes. Like I said, he's going to be regular guest, so we're going to be having a whole lot of him because everybody loves him. The fuck done right now. Oh, hold on. Spencer Troutner, bro. Okay, so we're going to have a segment where we will shout out, highlight people that to us deserve it, and then that may be seem like unseen by the rest of the world while they should be right up fucking top the mountain with the sunlight on their shoulders. Well, I will start, and the first people that I will shout out and highlight, Spencer, bro, and your family, the lot of y'all. Spencer, bro, you deserve to be shout outed like a motherfucker. The courage, bro, the courage, the cojones that you got, bro. You're you're growing into a fine man, my brother. Keep going and keep your chin up. And the rest of the family, well, y'all know why. Y'all been supporting and loving and caring for each other no matter what. Bestie, Jeff, Lexus, and Mr. Fisherman, as well as you, my brother Spencer. Guys, I love you all so motherfucking much. So motherfucking much.
Hey, hey, I
If
want to
you
take a second to say hi to my mom. My mom said I don't think she's watching the show, but she says she's listening. So,
she's right
uh,
there. She's
yeah,
listening. Oh well
yeah.
then good, good.
So thanks,
Mama,
mom.
we love you, mama.
We appreciate you tuning in and listening to us, mom. Well, I do.
Yes, thank you so very, very much, Mama. I hope that you're doing great tonight.
She's probably doing fantastic. Give Grandpa a big old hug for me, though, Mom. Tell Gramps I said I love him. My grandpa just turned like 96 2 days ago,
Okay, hold on. Okay, hold up, so that I don't forget anything. Miss Ducky, she wants to see the sauce again, the one that I like.
man. The sauce?
Well, is it like? Does it cost anything to re-see the sauce, or is it free twice in a row? I mean, you're
No,
gonna
she wants to see it again.
gonna have to, you're gonna have to start charging by the time that you know.
Grandpa's 95. I take it back. 95, not 96, folks. My grandpa turned 95. So look, yeah,
What?
Ducky definitely. What?
When did he turn 95, bro?
2 days ago.
Oh, okay. You want your boyfriend to see Ducky. That's why. Okay, I see. I see. Since it's your boyfriend, that's one that wants to see it. We won't charge for the
Yeah, I
re
got you covered.
showing
Let me
of
go
the
back over there.
product.
Let me go. So we'll head back over. It's over here in one of the ovens. Of course, we got plenty of ovens. There's one, we got two. There's a smaller oven up there, and then I guess acquired acquired another one if we didn't
Oh,
have enough.
Dante, bro, you still have 10 hours to go, dog. Damn, man. Like, I hope that you don't smoke a indica like in your fucking breaks in between because you're gonna be, bro. Keep strong, my man. Hold on, bro. Let me put you in big. It's worth it. I mean, yeah, it is.
Just let me
Yeah,
know if you
look
can
at that motherfucker just like fucking slide everywhere and shit. Does he smoke? No, he probably does not smoke, Mr. Jones. Probably not. Ducky, I was just joking about the price on showing again the fucking product. I'm don't take anything that I say for you know. No, like some like most of the time, well, not all the time, but you gotta know how to read in between the line, the fine prints, and
we could start charging.
get in the contract. Yes. Mr. Rotunda, yes, me too. I'm a meow meowed about like all of that shit. Then, in honor of your French background, I am going to make my drunken French onion soup for my first appearance. What? What? Why do I look like I smell like onion and like a fucking like an old drunken motherfucker?
Yeah,
Would you
Eric,
like
all you got to do is
would
hit
you
me
like
up.
me to
So,
bring some would you like me to bring some wine for for that what how do you call that for that rendezvous? Holy fuck. That's very funny. Bro, that sounds fucking great. Yeah. So Big Will be cooking for us because needless to say that he's cooking live for us. What he's showing us and shit. Yeah. Like we got him on, tra cha 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 cha. That is very fucking awesome. Yo, don't that look fucking fire, Mr. Troutner? Yes, it does. Um, so yeah, the drunken French onion soup. Can't wait to see that shit. I make it with my infused brandy. Damn, damn, boy. Sounds like delicious to me.
There we go.
So
That's how you guys can get a hold of me. If you guys need to reach out to me about
Dante's got a fine memory, Rich. He's like, so who's going to the buck calling fucking competition this summer?
damn it, Dante. That's bullshit. It's if the Zens go, you're going, Dante. You're going.
Well, if he brings it up, it's probably because he's going and he wants to know if anybody wants to tag along.
Yeah, anybody wants to go with him, right? Yeah, for sure.
Misty, what's up? How are you, sis? Now, pay attention, guys, because throughout the live, we are going to give the answers away to the question that could lead you to win one of our 4 giveaways tonight. So we got 2 separate grams of dabs, a 2 grammer of fine weed. Bro, what's this? What's the name of this strain? Tonight for the weed.
I smoked the dab and
I want to know that.
he told me and then I forgot. So purple weed. That's what it is. Purple weed.
Okay, so yeah, it's the purple weed that is so crystally that you don't see the fucking purple through the fucking pollen kind of shit. Yeah, we would like to have a second look on the purple weed. So 2 grammer of that fine purple weed, bitches. It don't look purple to me. It looks like it's been fucking snowing on that bitch for like a week.
Let me see. See if I can find one that's purple.
Remember, drink water. Well, yes, yeah, it's a good thing. If you smoke a lot, drink a lot, and drink water. Yeah. So purple weed, but to me it looks like yeah. Miss Michelle ain't like looks fucking fire, right? Snow caps, Mister Sedlasek. Of course, yes. It has Belle's name on it. She says, "Oh damn,
We
right?
already got somebody claiming it.
Yep,
All right.
yep."
Well,
My
sounds.
sister Misty. She's the
Ooh.
Southerner Belle, not the Southerner Belle, because I say it the French way. So she's the Southerner Belle. So that's the Belle's name is written on that 2 grammer of purple weed right
Well, then
there.
let me start getting that 2 grammer purple weed ready to get out the door.
There you go. That's what I'm talking about. So let's start getting those packages ready and shit.
Okay. So let's ask her what color package. We'll give her pick a color package. If she thinks she's winning it, then what color package does she want? Does she want black
Yeah. What?
or do you want silver?
I didn't even listen to what you said.
I said then if she thinks she's going to win the 2 grams, what color package does she want? A silver pack? Does she want a black pack with cannabis writing on it
So,
that labeled that it's cannabis
Bell,
material? Or does she
Miss
want a black
Bell,
pack?
Miss Bell, what kind of package would you like on that 2 grammer of weed if your name's on it?
Huh?
Black, she says. Black. Yeah.
All right.
Oh,
I'll get that ready for you.
Mister,
And whenever Zen's ready for his trivia question, you better be ready, young lady.
Mr. Roan he's got his name on the seeds. Bro, people are fucking claiming the shit like so
Dante,
fast.
I have to get with
I
you.
mean,
I do have
I hope that people are fucking paying attention to what we say. And then what the fuck? The tribute question? What tribute question?
what tribute question? You
I
talking to
don't
me?
know. No, yeah, of course I'm talking to you. Who else would I be talking to, bro? The
The
rest of the
customer.
people, The rest of
Yeah.
the people, they don't hear me, so I'm not
They-
talking to them. I'm talking
all right. Huh.
to you. Let's go. I'm always ready. Well, hold up to your horses, people. You know, don't be hasty.
You could be a little hasty.
we oh, could we? Could we? Ah,
Maybe a little.
he's like maybe a little.
You know what? Maybe because Martin's not here, I feel a little lopsided, or maybe a little out of kilter. Or I just don't
Seriously,
feel
bro.
right.
Okay, hold up, hold up.
I
Since,
think I need
okay,
one.
hold up, no, hold up. Since Mr. Laframboise II is still shining from his sorry ass absence again tonight. Oh, bro, he told us he's at that festival in Sioux River something where something
Sauk
something.
River. Sauk River. Yeah, he's at a powwow.
There you go. So yeah, with his wife and shit. So you will be excused this time, you know.
He did
Oh,
say he was
but
going to try to watch a little
I
bit. Yeah,
will call out the Jardab
I need
for
one, bro.
Mr. Laframboise the second because there was no Jardab called out. Friday night, you guys are allowed to call as many Jardabs as you like. So don't wait
Can I
for
get him
Mr.
all? Can I get him all
Laframboise.
fucking jar dab? What's
Don't
can I
wait
get
for
one?
Mr. Laframboise the second to finish partying or finish his little beauty nap or some shit because he always has a fucking right excuse to miss out. So be my guest whenever if he's there or not. You Jardabs,
I'm gonna
let's
do one.
let's
I'm gonna
get really
get one.
high. And then after maybe I'll ask a question. I'll ask a question. Well, we gave out the answer for two questions. So, and then yeah, so yeah, I cannot, go all the way fucking wild with all the four fucking giveaways so far yet. So, bitches, bitches, that's it. That's way. Hold up, hold up. What about my dad, Miss Bell, Miss Southern Bell? I need to get high too. I need to.
Yeah, you need to get your thinking cap
I
on.
said, my guy like Martin Laframboise. Too wild, she said. Well, you don't know how wild I can be, so do not wish on things that you could regret along the way.
Yeah.
That's
Don't
all I'm.
ask for what you can't handle. That's what it is.
Yeah,
Don't ask
yeah.
for what the
So,
bar might be too high for you to be able.
cheer, Miss Bell. Cheers. It is not about the size of the jar. Or now, baby, don't say shit about the size and the dabs and the dabs and the size of dabs because you could not be accurate on something that you've never done before. Don't get me started on that.
Yeah, no shit, sober ass. Motherfuckers all sober and shit trying to talk about how much to consume and shit. What's the limits and what ain't the limits? The fuck?
I can handle it all. That's what she said,
Yeah, that's what they all say.
Miss Bell. Okay, so if I stand up, I will have more lung expansion, so I will be able to get a bigger dab in there, right? Right.
I actually
Simple
like
physics, guys. Simple physics.
I like to smoke a dab with medium air. The less air for me is better. 'Cause I don't want air. I want all dab.
No, seriously, it's I need to clean out the reclaim in that motherfucker because it's fucking smoking and puffing and
Hey,
on
it's like a
fire.
crack pipe.
Look at that, bro. Yeah, sucking on that fucking good old crack pipe again.
It's like a crack pipe, baby. Save the push for last.
Okay, start up.
Get it, baby. So I know you guys, and girls, ladies and gents, while Zen's back there, and I am going to tell you something, and he's absolutely serious about this. Okay, that in here I weigh up a lot of different things. Now over there, I do have a lot of scales. I've seen the scales. I got some that weigh 110 pounds. I got other scales that I use to weigh up my silicas and my B80 powders. And then I have this set that I only use when I'm using or when I'm weighing up cannabis products. But one thing that I'm pretty firm about is that I always take the time to clean these, and I do clean them once a week. So usually before the show starts or before I'm going to do a giveaway, I'll get out some alcohol and I'll clean the scales. And I'm going to show you why I clean the scales every week.
Okay, but before, oh, well, after. Hold
So
up.
I cleaned these last week before we did our giveaway. I stood here and I cleaned the scales, and I haven't used these since last week. I used them, I did our giveaways, and I put them away. But what I'm trying to get at is that everything that we use nowadays, unless it's stainless steel, is made of plastic. And so as this plastic sat just for 1 week, it got that dirty for no absolute reason. And I'm guessing that it's just deterioration of the plastic. So for me, every time that I get ready to weigh up something like cannabis that I'm going to have to put on here and it's going to be on a raw surface, I like to use 200 proof organic culinary ethanol, which is something that you could squirt right in your mouth and it's not going to hurt you, because Big Willie would tell you use this in the culinary industry to cook your edibles, medibles. And as a matter of fact, here's the container.
Now, can I
So
can I
instead
can
of
I
using,
can I ask the first question for the first giveaway?
I think you should.
Yeah, I think I should too. Um, Now
Scales clean.
pay attention. Okay, we've talked about it in the beginning of the show. What are the two most common light timing used for indoor growing? First one on my phone this time to answer properly will win a pack of what seed, bro? What strain? What is it?
I'm gonna give that to the winner's choice, okay? Because
Oh
I still do
hell!
have three. I have three.
I
And
need
I'm gonna.
the two, guys. I need the two. I need the two, not only one. I need the both.
It's
Both.
there.
The both. And written
It's there.
properly. No, no, I want the both.
It's there.
Not 12,
Dan
18.
Dan Jones.
Then Mr. Jones just won the pack of seeds. The answer
Sure.
I was looking for was 18.6 and 12.12. Congratulations, Mr. Jones. That was a fact. Like our race car driver, number 44. Way to answer. Congratulations, brother. So, what will. Dante's like, fuck.
So, Mr. Jones, you can have your pick between Fruit by the Foot, Grease Gun, or Fog Dog. And this week, it's a 5-pack of seeds. I can't remember if I did 5 last week. I think so. But it will be from now on. I will not do 3 packs of seeds no more. It's 5. These are auto flowers.
Sorry, Mr. Sedlacek, if you answered on two different texts, bro, I cannot keep up. I see it as one answer there and a second answer there. The answer needs to be in the same text, bro. Well, there you go.
Ashley said she
Yeah,
was first.
yeah, yeah. There you go. That's it.
Ashley technically was first, but she answered 12 and 18, and the correct answer is 12
There
and
you
6
go, bro.
for veg and 12 and 12 for bloom.
That's what I was looking for because we said it so many times. 18.6
Correct.
and 12. We didn't
Correct.
say. Yeah, there you go. So we needed the full answer on the same
Right.
text. Which was,
Unfortunately for you, Dante, I apologize for that. Though you did have the correct answer, plus you had the answer for what we keep our clones and mothers at. Although Dan, was actually 2 comments before you. He's just quick on that shit. You got to watch Dan. If you want to win, you got to probably beat Dan. But look, I will say this, guys and gals, if you've already won something tonight, it would be kind of you to allow for some of the other viewers and the other participants to get in. So you
I
know,
was about to say maybe if they win one giveaway, they shouldn't be allowed to participate in the other giveaways just to give a chance to the rest of the people to win.
it would be kind of them if they
I find
if
it would make so much sense.
it would be very kind of them to make sure that they're kind to other people. It's part of what we're about
Well,
as a
we didn't
community.
ask
So
for this tonight, but from now on, it's too much of a good idea to ignore it. Just so that more people can win, so that more people come back and they tell more people because they want, so that we grow faster in a healthy, fun, cool way for everyone, or like at least for as many people as we can. There you go.
yeah. So I'm
Valid.
gonna
Yeah, 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 for sure. I'm pretty sure that everybody will agree on that one. Yep, yep, yep.
yeah. So Ray says morning from Australia. Good morning, Ray. Top of the morning to you,
Oh,
my brother. Hopefully it's all good over there. Sean, Fog Dog, yes, it is an auto. All the packs of seeds that I have now are autos, but I will say that I do have a very nice private collection of mostly American-based fifth parallel seeds. And I'm going to say the fifth parallel because if you look at where I'm at on the belt as they cut across the world, we are considered the fifth parallel. So most of the seeds I got are going to be more in the mold resistant area. But I do have quite the collection, although I like my seeds and I spent a lot of money for some of them. I would be willing to part with some of my collection. So don't be shy. If there's something you're looking for, hit me up. I think I have some skunk regulars. They're not feminized, some regulars. And all my seeds, other than these autos, are kept in a 4 or 5 layer bag that's in the deep freeze. So they're stunned in growth. They don't know what their maturity is because they're suspended when you put them in the cold like that. Now, sometimes you'll get seeds from trade shows or other venues where they've been out and they've been traveling and they've been warm a lot. When the seeds are warm, their biological cycle continues on and you'll start getting that waxy coating on the outside. And sometimes they don't want to pop. That's because genetically they're still curing out, if you will. So getting the seed and putting them in a cold temperature to stop that means a fresher seed. I have seeds crack within 24 hours. That's how they have to crack around here. Yeah, if they're not up in 24 hours, I throw that very seed pod and everything right in the trash because it's just going to be the runt of the litter. I ain't got time to nurse plants. I'm in the business of growing plants. So
Ducky, from what part of the world are the land races you're talking about? I'm
I,
curious.
I do have some. I think I have when it
um,
comes to land
well,
races, I think I
Mr. Roan and Mr. Justice would like a list, if possible, of those strains and what they are, the specs and everything and everything.
Yeah, guys, Dante Billy, I can get you that. Now, the other thing is, if you got the time, you could probably scroll through my Facebook page. And down there, somewhere on my page, last year, I posted my whole seed collection. And then after I posted it, I got chicken shit and didn't answer any of the messages from anybody that wanted any of them. But at this point, I do. I got some pretty good seeds in there.
Um, Miss Southerner Bell says, Johnny, we gotta talk. Just saying.
Yeah,
I need
I
to grow.
posted. I
I need
posted
to
at the
grow.
top.
So,
Listen, here's how to get a hold of me. Uh, boom. There you go.
oh, did you auto tag yourself in the comments? Because that's very good. You're learning. I'm an idiot. Sorry.
Are you married? You're married, right? Like me?
Right, right.
Yeah, you're a fucking idiot. Yeah,
I
you're right.
am a fucking idiot. Yeah, that started. It all started there.
Yeah, you know what? In all honesty, though, this is kind of a funny, quick joke. Is that well, my wife, she'll tell me that she's like, "You're an idiot." I said, "Well, if I'm an idiot, then how'd I get you?"
Right?
So what is she supposed to say then, right? I mean, if I'm that stupid, how'd I get that catch? She's a
Mm.
mm, can't be too stupid, am I?
Very good. I like that.
Had
That's
no luck. What do you, Misty? What you had no luck? What trying to get a hold of me? Oh, 22 years married. Yeah. Yeah. My anniversary is coming up uh, the first or the second of next month. And man, my wife and I've been married forever, like 15 years, something like 2011. So whatever that math works out to. We quit at 10 years, you quit keeping track. It doesn't matter. You're just together, and that's just the way it is. So I've been married since 2011, but her and I've been together since 2009. So it's been one hell of a relationship for sure, man. What do you think, Zen?
Well, it's not about luck, Miss Southerner Belle. It's about knowing a few simple rules, and then pretty much good to go because they didn't nickname it weed for nothing because it pretty much grows like weed. And then the better you care for your plants, the better they will be.
Hey, so Misty, here's another way to look at it, right? Is you can take a Betty Crocker cake out of the box and make that, or you can have Big Willie make it. You're going to have two different cakes and one's going to be okay, and one's going to be rich and superior and gooey and just great and something that you crave. And when you do the same thing with a cannabis plant, you get a recipe and you just start putting stuff together in the recipe as it's called for, and you get that gourmet cake in the weed. Um, Guys and gals that use a nutrient program and they have a recipe that they follow, their stuff is just so fabulous. I mean, I own the extraction lab, so some of the people, when I ask what they're using and what their routines are, having a recipe when you grow your cannabis. And Zen's right, it grows just like weeds grow quick and they grow fast, and so will a cannabis plant. And especially if you give it food that triggers what she likes, you'll get the flavors, the esters, the smell, and the girth. She'll get nice and bushy and chunky for you. And just right what you want. She's a fat mama. It's what we're looking for in a cannabis plant. When she's a fat mama, she's happy.
Yeah.
A
Well, yeah.
recipe.
Yeah. It like people like most often the newer grower will not believe on how more seasoned grower will grow their plant so much fucking faster than they do. It's because they do not understand the relationship between I'm stressing the plant and how fast can I make my plant recover from that stress. That's that time period where she recuperates from the stress you give her so fast that you can stress her again so you can tip her and bend her again and then she will just regrow and regrow and regrow. There are techniques that people do not know or do not feel comfortable using or just simply do not use them properly, like fimming. Fimming will give you four, so well it will give you four tops compared to when you tip it will give you only two tops. So when you tip, one top will give you two, two will give you four, four will give you eight, right? when
Yeah.
you when you film, one will give you four, four will give you 16, and so on and so on. And then people look at me sometimes and they're like, bitch, your plant is growing like a motherfucker.
The
Well,
IFIM money. IFIM.
well, I most of the time film it because it saves me so much time and effort. you know. Uh, so at the end of the day, it's always a war against time kind of shit. It's a race against
Yeah.
time.
You
So
only
there's
have so much time to accomplish the most that plant is capable of producing, and she's capable of producing very cool buds and a lot of bud and a lot of uh,
Thank you so much.
fruit,
This
but you got to take care of it.
Yes, you do have to take care of it. Now, bro, after you're done, playing with weed with those gloves, clean them a bit and, show us that fucking deliciously good vagina look, fucking so good sauce, and then, the one that fucking shakes around the patty,
Yeah.
Oh, Mr. Mosley, what's up, bro? How are you, my man? I will be, now, bro, is the time to uh, plug your show, the name of your group. I said it right this morning during the show. Fuck. I can't tonight. I'm too fucking stoned. Hold up. Marijuana Grower Association Group, so MGA Group, tonight with wow, fuck, I can't remember all the nicknames and everything. Just Dax and Jagro, I think 420 something. Mr. Mosley, help me out, please. But they're kind enough. They have invited me on their show tomorrow. Looking fucking forward to just have fun on stage with you guys tomorrow morning, 9 p.m. And if you're not part of the group, we just won't be able to see your comments, or well, there you go. So we won't be able to answer you because we won't see them. So that's it. Okay, so thank you, bro. Hold up. Okay, the Sunday Smokeout with Chef Jap for 20 and Stag Grows on the Marijuana Growers Association group. Be there or be square. You'll be able to watch uh, the live on my profile. That is, if they tag me on the live. If they not, well, tough luck. I'm fucking stupid tonight. Sorry, bro. Yes, I know you're sharing to a few groups. So that's fine by me, bro. That's you're a bitch. Thank you. Thank you. I was about to mute your ass, motherfucker.
Who, me?
Yeah, yes, you.
For what?
At some point, bro, I started talking to you about collaboration between people that do content live and stuff. So um, I will hit you up with some more fresh ideas of mine. So we may clash everything all together at some point. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We're together, bruh. Stronger together. And knowledge is power. Power to the people, motherfuckers.
Motherfuckers. Oh, there's daddy fuckers too. Don't forget the daddy fuckers out there.
Yeah, true that. Daddy fuckers alike.
Yeah. Make sure you know it's Father's Day weekend. You don't be being stingy with that backside, girls. Motherfucker, you better be getting that motherfucker big hickeys on that ass this weekend.
The proper kind of Haiti motherfuckers and daddy fuckers.
All right. So I got the cannabis ready to go.
Oh, Mr. Roan is required requiring a fucking Jardap. Would you like me, Rich, to show you how to sign a Jardab?
But give me a minute because I got to put cannabis away and then I'll have to switch out gloves to show the
Meow meow.
the patty
Meow
you
meow.
asked me to see, the sauce patty. Yeah, oh yeah, total meow
So
meow for sure.
so happy early Father's Day to all the dads. Well, now, ladies, you know how easy it is to, you know, offer a gift to your man on Father's Day.
Yeah, you can shut us up pretty easy by
Complicated.
just
We're not complicated like you girls. Like we don't need the flowers and then the dinner at the restaurant. Like a quick fuck will do it for most of them. So share the love.
Turn, turn around and wink at me, girl.
all, all those daddy fuckers out there, all those motherfuckers out there. Tomorrow is your chance to shine.
Yeah. See,
Woo!
Ashley's got it right. Yeah, she knows. Meow. So look, I'm going to do one more thing. I have to get Dan's seeds ready, and then as soon as I am done with that, I'll definitely do a jar dab. But I want to make sure
Only
that
hand job will do. Yeah, well said, Mr. Mosley. Well said.
missed it.
Fuck.
Yeah, I mean, ain't nobody gonna turn down a lefty neither. So, you know,
Especially if she's a righty normally, bro. Now that's special as fuck.
hey, there's only a few days a year where it's a given, like you kind of have to type shit. Like fuck, man, fuck. What the fuck?
Mhm.
Oh yeah, so
WTF
I'm getting
major.
ready to. Well, I'm getting ready to get Mr. Jones' seeds out, but again, like the same process with everything. Before I get ready to use it, because it's just been exposed and sitting out in the air for a week, I like to take and clean it off again with 200 proof, uh, non-denatured, organic, 200 proof ethanol. Clean it off real good. I'll get him a pack of seeds off. I'll take the gloves off and I'll do a jar dab, put some more gloves on, and I'll show you that greasy patty in the oven.
Ah, that's what I'm talking about.
That's the routine I'm going to try to keep. So Dan never commented back about what seeds he wanted, so I have no choice but to pick a pack of grease gun for Dan.
Okay, so Mr. Mosley is one of those weird kind of people that smoke out of a uh a fucking hot air balloon kind of shit. You know? Bro, like he smokes that and they you see him fucking levitate somehow or some shit. He has a big fucking big bag of full of smoke.
Oh yeah,
It's
yeah,
called
them
the
gravity
volcano.
bags.
It's called the volcano or something. Yeah.
Yeah,
Back
yeah,
in
I
this
know
volcano
exactly.
with ectoplasma and some dry sift. Yeah.
Yep, yep.
Yeah, it's a hot air balloon fucking smoker. Thing thingy thingy. Yeah. A vaporizer. There you go. Volcano vaporizer. Well, Miss Bell, Jesus and Buddha probably was fucking smoking the shit together. Probably you know, yeah, was probably brought here by the fucking aliens or some shit to save the planet and then look what we do. We smoke it all, we just don't fucking let it grow long enough so that we can cover the fucking planet with it. And they're like, mom bitches, there's so fucking greedy smokers out there. You know what I'm saying? Hmm? Mr. Jones says grease gun, so I believe that it's the strain that he chose.
It's
Is that
already.
possible?
You know what's funny about that is I decided not to give him a choice, and I picked my own seeds to give him. Right? But it's funny. Look what I picked to give him.
No shit, dog. That's it, man.
They're already bagged up. They're already in there. They're ready to rock and roll. I already got grease gun out. I already knew the
Yeah,
aliens. The aliens were telling me that Dan wanted grease gun
that's
for his rectum.
yeah, the both because he likes it hard when you wreck them.
Oh, fucking loves it, dude. Loves it. Pedal to the metal, baby.
Pedal to the anal, you said?
Yeah, to the
Yeah,
rect, to the rectum.
to the right. Buzz Lightyear to the rectum and beyond.
Yeah, yeah. It went beyond too. It definitely went beyond. Definitely. Sorry, Dan. Sorry,
So,
Dan. We don't mean to make you the butt of our joke.
holy shit. Well, Mr. Rose says, Rich, you play too much. We know that he does play too much. but it's with the boys he plays too much. He told me this week that, in all his pair of jeans, that he wears to go to work, he cuts the liner of the pockets so that, he can pretend, just having his hand in his pocket while he plays, while he just, like, in fact, plays with his balls at the same time. Like, we're looking for my keys. They're way fucking deep and they're fucking, you can't find them. Stop looking. And he keeps on fucking looking for the keys and shit. And
Yeah, I did. That is the truth. I
Ducky's like,
did. I don't have any pockets. I don't have pockets no more. I cut them off. So when I stick my hand in my pocket, you know what I mean? It's pocket pool for me, if you know what I mean.
yeah, that's what Ducky said. Pocket pool.
You ain't gay till you moan.
Fuck me, bro.
Holy fuck. You
Yeah,
ain't gay till you moan, huh? Holy fuck. Oh man, that's a good one, Ducky.
Okay, guys, I cannot fucking put those fucking comments that long. If you want us to do a section about funny segment of whatever, send them to me in private, and I'll manage to on time. You gonna see the schedule. Well, to keep going while Rich is doing his thing before he shows us like the beautiful sauce that he has. We're gonna be coming on with a whole lot of new stuff in the weeks to come. Um, and
We're gonna have kids coloring books, man.
yeah, we're gonna be in a fucking kids coloring the logo of the Wushu and Butane show with all the putleys and shit and all the stuff. Yo, you want to see the logo of the show? Hold on, I'm gonna show you the logo. Hold on. I'm gonna put okay. So that's gonna be the logo that's going to be on Mr. Jesse Hard 4D4. That's the number on his car. The driver. That's the logo that's gonna be on his car. So hold up, check this out. I'm gonna remove us from the stage so that you can see. Oh, hold on, hold on.
Yeah,
Logo
that's pretty cool.
Logo was made by Dr. High. We will shout the people that need to be shout out on all of everything, all in good time. We're doing a little and a little more every week when we come on. But guys, I'm telling you, it's going to start rocking the house. Uh, Everything that we will start doing will be put on my public profile schedule of everything of what we do, how to participate, because in the end, the interaction, the participation, sharing us our content anywhere and everywhere you can and you dare will be rewarded, guys, because we want at the end of the day to grow the community in an efficient, healthy, fun, safe, loving, caring way, as far as we can, and as good as we can. So you know be our guest. Share away, share away. um, meow meow.
I'm taking a leak.
Are you now? Always having something more interesting to do than to be on stage where you should be,
Well, I
Not
had to
right
take
in
the
the
lead.
middle because not right in the middle because you could hide the system or the something, but you know yeah.
It's nothing. There's nothing to hide in here, bro. There's
I
nothing.
know there's nothing to hide. It's because
There's
sometimes you're not
nowhere I. There's
you,
nowhere I can move.
you're too sometimes you're too well centered. That's the thing. That's the thing.
I'll show you a thing.
So is it now? Did you do your fucking jar dab and all and everything?
Nope.
No.
I am,
Jesus.
I am now.
Well,
I'm a busy guy.
like
Hey,
you said, Mister Roan,
I'm a
it's
busy guy.
he's playing too much. That's what he does.
Listen, no, I'm not. I'm professionally packaging up everybody's products for them. I got this already sealed. Dan Jones's stuff is gone, and next I'm getting ready to do a couple grams of some different type of wax for the viewers. So I'm trying to stay busy in the back office so that I can get everybody's stuff prepared properly so it gets through the mail without no hiccups. And everybody hates broken seeds when they get them through the mail, so I try to put them in glass jars. Everybody's stuff typically comes in a, if it's breakable, it'll be in a glass jar and not a thin one neither. Very, very thick walled jars so they can't get busted in transit. And here's your jar dab.
Mister Roan, your big buses are on the way there. I hope you roll a fatty for their arrival and shit, so that you could welcome and greet them the way they should. Smoking the fat one, motherfucker. 10 groups are the max to share. Who knew? Lol. Really? Can't you just then up off and then up back on and then reshare? Or I can share to as many groups as I want. The thing is, I need to do them one by one, but I do them all. I got 65 or some shit, but I do. No worries.
Well, then you know your way around the platforms pretty well, man. I'm quite impressed at how familiar you are. And if you're not familiar with it,
So,
your knowledge of how the programs work are quite vast, man.
not
I
really.
thank you for having that ability to do that.
You
I
don't you
think,
don't see me lose my shit every other 15 minutes because it's not going the way I want. I'm just joking.
hey, it happens sometimes. So look though, all serious.
Bro,
Before I get into these patties and I call them patties, you can call them whatever you want. They're pans. But there's certain.
first of, bro, um, can you divide easily the system that you have and where and what it does for that product to come out in the end and
Yeah,
all
yeah.
the shit,
So
you know?
yeah, what I'll do is I'll walk you through the system. And then when we're done, I'll show you the patty because everything has to do with temperature, right? The main thing about extraction is definitely temperature. And that starts with the beginning process and the end. So pay attention when I talk about temperatures because it is very important in all forms of the
In,
process.
in
Okay?
the extraction process, everything is about temperature, pressure, temperature.
Okay. So here we go. Let's see if we can get it all in there. So I have to turn it this way for 1 second because I can't get. Maybe we're in there. Maybe we're in there. We're in there. All right. So here's the deal.
Even Miss Bell says that you're taking too long, bro.
So the part
Okay,
this
hold up. Show the fucking sauce first. Everybody wants to see the fucking sauce. See,
Jesus Christ.
Ducky even fucking bleeped out because you're taking too fucking long, bro.
Oh, Ducky's fine.
Thank you. Let me put you in solo mode, motherfucker. now, now, meow, meow. Lift a little higher. Oh, there you go. Now, right, guys. Well, Miss Bell, there is a price to everything in life. So, if the price is right, this paddy could be all yours, and all yours by yourself. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But the question is, are you ready?
But before it
Because
can become a patty like that, it has to
because
start over here.
because like I said, and Victor was asking if I was serious about that when I was saying it, and I'm dead fucking serious. If you got the price that Riches is asking for it, he will ship it to you. Maybe with a little handwritten note with a heart. Thank you. Ta-da. I have a spinny thingy that we could do that. Okay.
There. There's how you can find me. I just messaged. That's how you find me. That's me.
There you
So
go.
here's how the system. Here's in a nutshell how the system works. This is 70 pounds of butane that I use here. Each I have multiple tanks.
Rich, Rich, bro, you only fucking text to the point, so I will, properly tag you because you tag the point, motherfucker.
Well, if
Just
it's my
point.
name that I'm tagging, if it's my
Well,
comment,
bro, okay,
that's
hold on. Let me highlight you there. Rich, point. Like the syntax after your phrase. I'm done talking to you. Point.
are
Fuck
you done
you.
interrupting me?
Exclamation point. Well, what did I say again? No,
I don't know. I was explaining something.
I'm just joking. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Listen, this is I only use a lot of times in here. I try not to use over 70 pounds of butane. Um, but I have multiple vessels. They're in all sizes, right? And it depends on application. So these are what I refer to as my vessels, my butane vessels, right? Vessel holds something. So black hoses go through the wall. They go to a chiller. Chiller goes down through a corkscrew down one side, comes up the other, chills the butane down to about negative 47 to 50. Negative. I go ahead and I vacuum the whole system down. This is what we call a column. All right. This is packed with cannabis. All right. So I take the butane, and because it's so cold, it won't move. This is nitrogen. I put nitrogen over to here, and I push nitrogen into here. It pushes down. This tank also has what's called the dip tube. It's got a tube down the middle. So when I push pressure here, it forces it out a tube that goes all the way to the bottom, come out this hose, and into the top of the system. I vacuum this down so it's negative 28 pounds. And then what I do from there is I induce cold gas into here, right? Goes, sits in here. I open this valve over a period of time after letting it sit. I open this valve. Here, this is a big filtration system. Now you can only just put paper filters in here if you choose, if it's really good, clean, fresh, frozen. If it's something that you've grown outdoors, you're going to want to make sure that you have a filter stack, and then you're going to want a powder stack. This is called a CRC column. So it's going to come out of the vessel. It's going to come into the column, out of the column, into the CRC, out of the CRC column, and it's going to go into the honey pot. All right. I guess I'm not quite sure why over time they decided to call it a honey pot. But I think that the reasoning behind that was because that it was most cannabis oil is the color of honey. So when you look down inside there, what you make should be relatively the color of honey. So this is called the honey pot. And what happens here is after it comes out of the CRC column, it comes into the honey pot via this hose. And then when I get it full, I go ahead and I induce water into a jacket. It's got a jacket, so you see the black hoses. Water comes into the bottom over here. It comes out of the top of the honey pot, and then it goes back into the reservoir over here where there's a heater at, and it heats it up. When you heat the butane up from a negative 47 to 50, I'm going back to 130 positive. Right, I'm changing that really quick. And when you do that, the butane then becomes a vapor. I open a valve over here. The vapor escapes. It goes out through the molecular sieve, back down the hose over here, and back into the original vessel, which makes it a closed loop system. So again, we have vessels. We're going to have a column. We're going to have a CRC column. We're going to have a honey pot, molecular sieve, through my coil, which is dry ice, back to the original spot, which is the beginning vessel. And that, in a nutshell, is
Um,
how it
um,
works.
if I can cut in,
Absolutely.
let's stop at, let's say, honeypot, and then we're gonna go through the rest, because we're gonna be talking about fucking temperatures and all that shit. So I just want to make sure that people don't get confused between the pressure and then all the column and all the shit from what's the name of the first and the last fucking column. Well, can you go through like ba 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 bam real fast through
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
systems? Yeah,
Absolutely.
thank you.
So when you start running your
Real fast, because I got real fast because I got a question to ask so that people can win some shit. So
yeah, and I have to finish up part of what happens here in the honey pot. So we're going to start here in the vessel that holds the butane. We're going to put it through the column that holds the cannabis. It comes out of that column into a CRC column, out the bottom here into the honey pot. Now, what I didn't mention before about the honey pot, let me twist you back again so I'm a little bit more centered. What happens is when that honey pot is full, what I'm doing with the hot gas is I'm getting out the butane because butane gets hot, turns into a vapor, and it raises. Now, even though the butane gets hot and it raises, and I'm letting it out, it does not contain cannabis oil. The cannabis oil is heavier than the butane is, and at the point when the butane atomizes and becomes a real fine, if you will, like a vapor. Sometimes you can't even see it in the air. It takes a while for it to build up. It's so small. It'll build up on the top, and it actually separates. So there isn't the potential for you to really carry it away unless if it's full and you was to open this valve wide open. Well, yeah, the initial gush of pressure would be like a spray can. It will force the oil with the butane out. So when you open this up, you want to make sure, first off, as soon as you induce heat, that you're still at low temperature in the honey pot, and you open this very, very slow and release that low pressure, because if pressure gets too hot, you're going to have where it wants to do like a pop does. You know, when you open up a soda, if you've walked a little bit, it gets that little pressure. So you want to make sure you open the honey pot slow. It'll dehydrate down. It'll get real low. And I know exactly, because I've ran for so long, given the grade of material, how much butane I should evacuate out of the honey pot. I want to evacuate as much butane out of the honey pot as I can because this is a closed loop system. I'm not trying to put a bunch of butane in the air. So I get the honey pot down to its bare minimum. Now I can tell how much butane is left in it by the size of bubbles. If any of you have made alcohol in the past, you know what alcohol by the size of bubbles, and you can check the proof of it by shaking, right? So with this, when I can tell by the bubbles, if the
I'm
bubbles get
asking
really, really
for
big,
I'm asking for something super fast, like quick because we need to move on. He's gonna talk for like 2 days and maybe a half if
but
I don't stop him somewhere somehow because
but you have
he knows his shit and he loves what he does. But I need to put a stop
the
to
honey
this
pot is
madness.
very important though. You have to, and look. Here's another honey pot. That's not the only one. Here's another one. This one's even bigger yet. So
That's a bigger
honey
one or a
pots.
smaller? That's a bigger honey pot or a smaller one?
Oh no, this one's way bigger.
That one's bigger. Oh,
This
yeah.
one is this one's way bigger. I mean, it's pretty big. This one's probably double the size. There's the other one from the side. That honey pot is made to do up to 10 pounds, and then that honey pot behind me is this one's made to do 20 pounds. So I have more columns. There's plenty more columns. So there's a 10 pounder there, a 10 pounder there, and then there's a ten
Um,
pound column there.
like Miss Bell says, having a honeypot is most important. Yes, it is.
It is. You have to have it in order to run any system like this. You have to have that in there. So yeah, that's how that works. You just evacuate it down, and then you just open the lever. You pour it out of the honey pot into a can, which we've done pours out of the honey pot multiple times online here. So
So, good. Now, guys, for the 2 grammars of weed, here is the question. So, to your thumb and to your texting abilities, your fastness. Okay, all the 2 grammar. Oh, Miss Bell said that her name was on it. So let's see if she is fast enough. Now,
well, let me
what
get
are the name? What are the name? written properly. Okay, written properly. Uh, what are the name of the two hosts on your favorite Friday night show? Go! Damn! Who's the fastest one on that one? Hmm. Don't mess up.
Oh shit!
I know
Come
how to write
on,
my name, and Rich know how to write his. So I'm waiting. I'm waiting.
come on, baby. I'm waiting. Whose name's going on this?
Oh, I need the full names. The full names.
No,
Fully. That would be too easy, Miss Bell. Too easy.
come on, you guys, cheating
Come
asses.
on,
Say
guys.
full name.
Come on. The full names. We ain't gonna like make it easy for you. That
Come
easy,
on,
guys. Come on.
damn.
Go, Mr.
Well,
Rome.
wait a
Come
minute.
on.
Well, what is my name on the show? I mean, it's
Oh,
written
oh,
on the
oh!
damn
Well,
script.
Mr. Roan just fucking. Oh, he was the fastest on here. Was the fastest. Mr. Roan was the fastest. Said Wushu and
Hey,
Rich
did she
Hernandez.
call me? Hey, she called me Sonny Butane.
Like Sonny and Cher. Can you sing us a little some, bro? No, I won't play Cher's part in all of that shit, bro. It's on your ass alone, motherfucker.
I can't believe she fucking called me Sonny. I mean, I got you,
By the
babe.
way, Zen Wushu and Johnny Butane would have been accepted, but Mr. Roan was the first one to write without no mistake. It was written properly. Zen Wushu, Rich Hernandez. So that two grammar of purple weed is yours because we don't know how to name it pretty. So
I might have gotten a little high when I got it. So
yeah.
Dante,
Miss Kelsey's like, I'm sorry. She's sorry she called you Sonny, but from now on, it's going to be a thing. It's going to be an inside joke.
I got you, babe. That's just, that's just you and me. That's just you and me, Misty. I got you, babe. Huh? Come on, you singing
Oh
it back
no,
to me,
Miss
mama?
Michelle. Stupid spell check put Henderson instead of Hernandez. That's fucking funny. Fucking spell check my ass and doing
Uh,
that. Fuck my life.
so Dante, so Dante wants to trade for seeds.
Yes, you did.
Dante, we'll work out some seeds. You just hold your
Well,
strong.
well, maybe hold up. Maybe Mr. Jones would swap his seeds for the weed. I don't know. That's
That's well,
fucking work it out. Work
Dante,
it out,
there you go. Look, I got the name on it right now. I'm gonna put it in the pile, and if Dan says that's cool, then we'll swap that shit around. Dan's probably gonna come up
That's what's
tomorrow
up. That's
and
what's
see
up.
me anyway. So
Would
Dan might.
you rather some purple weed or some seeds, or if you guys want to make the swap, all good.
Yeah, I
By the
think Dan.
way, I have a question for the man, Johnny Butane, about supplies. Bro, you can ask me. I if he's not answering, because he's working a lot, I can help you out. No worries. I got the price list and everything. So no worries, bro. If you'd rather do it with Rich, bro, hit him up in private, or John, I believe, is his friend. Ken, you know. Um, I don't know if it did. No, there you go. Hold on. I'm going to retag Rich again. There you go. There you go, Ken, as bro. So if you need to to
Meow
hit
meow.
up, meow, if you need to meow, Mr. Hernandez.
I couldn't help
Oh damn! That's what's up. Since Ken is there, like I said before, the people that will share us will
Oh,
what?
well, because we were talking. Go ahead, you finish your comment, but I forgot to finish my conversation about temperature. because the patty that I have in the
No.
oven that I've been showing you, it's got a process that has a name attached to it. And that process only happens at certain temperature. But I want you to finish about our guest in the people out there that are sharing. Like there's let them know what they can expect for, a reward.
Well, not more as for a reward, as for
You
the
told me
way.
you were sending titty
Well,
pictures to
I said
everybody.
reward. I said reward, but hold up, hold up, hold up. There are different type of reward for different type of people. There will be giveaways for everyone at some point. Special giveaways at some point for people that will share us. Yes, but for people that have groups, for people that want more exposure on what they do, like the shout out because everybody fucking likes a shout out and little fucking push to help their group thriving on social media. Well, you guys, I will prepare nice little sections of videos, photos with your group's logos and everything as such as I didn't have much time, uh like I said to Ken this afternoon because I was fucking making it happen. So I will make stuff with the logo that I can find that you give me. So the shout out for this week, I will start right there with that. Ken with his group with Westland Devil Lettuce Grow Group. Uh, Bro, thank you for sharing us out all the time and to be so understanding with me because we talk a lot, me and Ken, and sometimes I can be tricky and complicated, but fuck my life. Thank you so much. My camera is fucking mirror, bro, so I have a fucking hard time.
It's good.
Okay, hold on,
It's
hold on.
good.
Okay, there you go. Now, thanks to Jack Patterson, bro, with 42710 Weed Enthusiast. Bro, thank you for sharing our content. I appreciate so much. Thank you, son. Thank you so much. Mr. Ray Cavana, all the way in Australia from Free the Weed Australia's group. Bro, we're shared all the way to Australia just because of you. So thank you so mucho, mucho. And here, like something that I worked on really fast this afternoon because I thought that we needed a new logo without butt leaf for the coloring book, but no, we did not need it. You're gonna see that picture here and there because it's the first editing picture that I edited like that. So there you go, there you have it. So that is that for the shout out for the people that are sharing our content, guys. You don't forget about us, we won't forget about you. That's how family member fucking work. People sticking together. I got your back. You got my back. We got everybody, each and everyone's back. That's how it works. That's how it should work any fucking ways. So yeah, that's what's up. I love you too, Ken. Thank you, bro. Thank you so very much. I appreciate you guys to the fucking fullest. Thank you. Okay, wasn't that so bad? How was that? How was it? Miss Bell, thank you so very, very much too.
So look,
What?
I was going to ask you a question because we were talking earlier,
What?
and
What is it? What? What is
so
it?
I'm going to
Hey,
show you some. I'm going to show
oh,
you
you're
some.
going to ask. You're going to ask someone, like everyone, not me, but you're going to ask
No, I'm
our
going to
viewer
ask.
a question.
Well, I'm going to ask you a question first, though. As we've been through these
Okay.
patties before, and we've talked about the ones you like the most. And
Yeah.
I'm more. I like this one more myself.
Okay.
It's the sauce has the diamond. The diamonds eat the sauce, and I know a way to make it happen. That's diamonds all along the outside edge. They've grown. I mean, the whole thing is grown into diamonds.
Bro,
I
hold
prefer
up,
it
hold
like
up,
this.
hold up. I'm gonna solo you on that one. Hold up. There you go. There you go, guys. Now just there you go. Just drew all over yourselves because
So
everyone that dabs when you see the daddy fatties, you're the daddy fatty bitch. Remember?
yeah, that's I've been called the patty guy. Here's another pan that I have. These are going to be pans that the winners get some of the time as well.
Oh,
This
bitch! Now look at that. I love those fucking big ass fucking diamonds, like the size of my face. Yeah, baby.
look at that one.
Yeah, baby. And you know what? We're still having viewers right now because people are waiting for people are waiting for the dad giveaway.
Here's
I
another one.
know.
This is another
So
one too.
explain to us. I believe that there would be maybe difference of temperature. Yeah,
Well, yeah. So
Mister
that's what I.
Miss Michelle. Yes, indeed. That porn it is.
So what we got going on here? I'm going to get this other. I had to put my phone on the charger, so this will be hard for me to roam
Um,
around much more.
Ken,
But
don't
here's
worry.
the patty that we
Ken,
started
don't
looking at.
worry, bro. I will provide you all with the pictures and the shoots of all the products that there is to have. Don't worry, bro. I'll
So
manage that. Don't worry.
this product still has a lot of sauce, as you can see in the top, because it's going through a process called nucleation. Now I can stop it whenever I want by pulling a vacuum on it. If I pull a vacuum on it now, it's going to leave it saucy like that, with a diamond crust in the bottom. But I prefer to
Nucleation
leave it
was
go.
the answer to one question last week. Just saying.
So nucleation is what's happening here. But Zen, what temperature does this start to happen at?
What?
Nucleation.
Yeah.
What temperature
What
does that
temperature
usually?
does it start? Normally, it would start if I took my notes right in the beginning when we started, the show and shit. That should be 71 degree Fahrenheit, or for Canadian people, because yes, we will have giveaways on our side of the border. That would make 22 degrees Celsius. So yeah, there you go.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So that one is in the opposite oven. That's why I keep going over there because that's the oven that I have the nucleation happen. And I start at low temperature, and then depending on how it reacts, I may have to raise it. These ones over here, they're done to my liking. They're more of a, I try to get it so where I do have diamonds, but it's almost like they swallow up the sauce. I like it. It's kind of like how the bread absorbs the sauce if you pour it on there, and that's how I prefer for mine to come out. I don't really like a diamond and a sauce chunk. It's just my preference. But the temperature is everything. Um, you know, um,
So let's say from what to what, and what temperature does what?
so
More temperature, less sauce, or the other way around. It started at
honestly,
one, but
I've
it ends
never.
at you don't want to go over what, maybe let's say.
So for me, I don't like to go over 100 degrees in an oven. For me, but I'm
Okay.
gonna tell you that I bought this oven that was down there, and the guy and all his whole crew. There's 4 or 5 extractors that were in that crew. They all used to run their ovens at 110 to 115.
Oh shit, eh? Here goes the
They're
turn.
cooking off the terps.
Yeah.
But what I do want to say is that I prefer to start out at about 80 to 85 degrees. And typically, like the one that I was showing in the very first patty, that's usually done within 24 hours. They have a real high acid content, which causes denucleation really fast. And I can turn a patty in it every day for that particular
Bro,
customer.
remember last chat we had together? I was there from beginning of the run to the end. I was fucking watching from guys. I got some fucking up close, POV exclusive fucking point of
Yeah.
view of the honey pot when it starts dripping from the
No.
beginning to the end of the drip. Yo, fucking right. So yeah, I just wanted to add that.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And you got to see the temperatures. Temperatures are important for nucleation to happen. And something you don't want to do is get lazy and leave it in the honey pot neither. There's nights when I'm out here, I got to be back up at 5:30 in the morning to go to work, but it's 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, shit, do I leave it in the honey pot? The answer is always no. You don't leave it in the honey pot. You put it on glass.
Hello, bro. Run that shit and let it drip, motherfucker.
You gotta put it on
um,
there.
Mr.
Right.
Mosley, I think you have come to the right place for that. He says I want to get into extracting my own flour because he grows his own as well. So yeah, well, you're
Yeah.
at the right place, bro.
Yeah, I've been extracting cannabis since I opened my hydro store, which was 2012.
He's like, I'm gonna watch next time.
Yeah, so 2012 is when I started, and I started like every other extractor, a tiny little open blast system, and then when I got more comfortable, I bought a bigger one, bigger one, bigger one, until I've grown into a quite large system. Um, it's more fun to do smaller batches. I will say that. I don't mind doing like a 10-pound run. It seems that's pretty damn comfortable. If you start doing like I have to and staging more columns, and I burn through 1,500 pounds of dry ice every week. So 1,500 pounds of dry ice every week. That's a lot of dry ice, man. So you gotta, if you're gonna get into a large scale extraction, you gotta remember there's a large scale output. All them orange tanks, I think those are like 450 or 500 just per tank for the orange ones. So there's a couple of them there because you can't run out.
Just to answer that question real quick, Miss Bell, uh, there are things that are said and done that cannot be showed publicly while we, do our private video chat. But if you stick around and you're there every week, you're gonna see it from the beginning to the end at some point because we do it all. It's just that there are some footage that you cannot see from the rest of the labs, and there are numbers and shit that you cannot uh, cannot have because all genius keep their little secret for themselves. That's all there is, though, because the rest of the shit we show it all. You're gonna see the honey pot dripping, maybe dripping more than yours.
Yeah, there's just certain
Did
things.
I
It's
just say
kind
that?
of
Yes, I said that. Yes, I did.
I got a recipe. Like when I go through the filterization part before the honey pot. So this is the CRC column. This is before the honey pot, and you have to stack your filters in there. And so I don't usually give out any of my filter recipes because there's so many variables, right? You need to know and be able to grade cannabis. You don't just get cannabis
Also, if
like,
you have a
oh,
closed loop system and you need help figuring out your own, he will give you a hand. He won't leave you fucking dry and fucking
no,
like that.
no,
You know what I'm
I
saying?
wouldn't do that. But here's the thing: is that um, if you want good, honest advice, I'm your guy. I mean, I'll let you know. But it's hard to give you good, honest advice if you're constantly going to the internet and telling me, well, I read on this website or I read on that forum. That's fine and dandy, but I'm standing here with my heart beating, talking to you out of my mouth live. Like this shit is real.
with
That's
with
happening right here.
experiences and proof
Yeah,
all over
I
the
mean,
net.
here's
Yeah,
the
that
thing.
yeah.
Zen and I have dealt with people in the last few years, and they come to us and say how they are into doing this, and this, and it's really not true. And the thing for me, why I'm so open about things, is because you get to see what's going on right now. When I tell you this is what works or this is what I have, it's because I can reach down and say, yeah, well, I do use culinary ethanol. It's right here. Well, yeah, I do have this, or this in the lab, and guys that or gals that just get on a forum, we can all type all day long and read something out of a magazine, but to actually see it happening for real, that's where it's at, and I'm here to help anybody that wants to progress, but you got to be willing to be showing the right way to do it, and not be on them forums where people are just squaw bagging and talking about it.
Right, right.
Got to see it.
Oh, Big Will, really? Well, bro. After the show, I'm gonna be hitting you up and shit. For
Uh-oh.
sure. How I can't wait to see that. He just finished up a surprise for us. You just see.
Oh, sweet.
Sweet as fuck.
Yeah. Yeah. No, absolutely. So listen, I'm gonna go ahead and I got
Bro,
to jar up
bro,
some stuff
why?
for.
Because I've seen a few times in the comment, people are drifting away, people are fucking drooping out, people are slowly are getting tired, and then we cannot fucking eternize all that shit forever and ever. So I would maybe ask you to ask one of the two questions that could. Maybe if you answer properly and you're the first one to answer it, uh, allow you to win a gram of dabs. Yeah, some of the dabs that we just seen right there. But that would be nice if we would have more than four people to play. Like if you people could tag a few people, we would appreciate it. Yeah, that would be nice. Right? Can I tag people too? Yes, I can. Hold up. I'm gonna try to tag a few people. I'm gonna start. Okay. Uh, People that aren't sleeping at that time. Okay, hold up. This monkey. Yeah. Okay. I'm on a roll. Hold up.
Yeah, I'm trying to get some label things printed out here. I got to get some labels
All
for this
good,
stuff.
all good. No problem, my man. No
Then
problem.
that way it'll give everybody a second to try to get a few more people on if they could.
Yes, there you go. Mr. Sedlasek was there earlier. I'm guessing he's not there anymore, but we've been super interactive this week, so it'd be sad
Okay,
if he
so
would miss
it's
that
not.
one.
I will say this much though, it's not beyond Zen and I to maybe throw out something special sometimes to some of our overachievers, if you will. But look, I mean, I know we've been talking about extraction and I've been going on and on. And a question that I asked you about how all this works and how we get the end process, right? And it was at the question I asked you that I want to ask somebody for a gram is at what temperature does nucleation start occurring at? And if you just give it to me in degrees, that's fine because unfortunately Fahrenheit, we haven't gotten able to get into Canada yet, but we will be able to take care of our Canadian viewers soon. So if it's just in Fahrenheit, that's fine. And if you want to answer in Celsius, you can too if you want to be a smartass. But that's the question. What temperature does
Oh,
nucleation start to happen at?
Ember, bestie, with 71 fucking degrees Fahrenheit. Right for Miss Bell, at some point, I believe that you're going to win something because it's the second time. It's the second time. I mean, bestie, congratulations, bestie. She's gonna use some blood vagina like grab a fucking super dab. Congratulations, bestie.
Yeah, I'm gonna give her a gram of these fire ass. No, I'm gonna get her
Bro,
the
give her
fresh
grandma
gushers.
that gusher rounds that you found, bro. I'm
No,
sure that she'd go with some gusher that, yeah.
I got
Or that,
fresh gushers. Fresh
oh,
gushers.
now fresh gusher would a gram of fresh gusher be be good for you, bestie?
And I got a clean utensil.
I asked Mr. Jones to make you a little something.
Me?
Yeah.
Don't fuck around, Zen.
No, nothing the way you think, like fishing drip shit kind of shit. Don't worry, ain't no fucking you fishing pole.
Last time you two got me. Last time you two got me pretty good.
Well, Bestie says that a gram of fresh gusher dabs would be just dandy. Congrats again. Don't despair, guys. There is still one more gram of dabs to win out there before we end the show. And between me and you, in about 15 minutes, we'll be pretty much done because I got shit that I gotta do as well. It don't maybe seem don't it may don't seem like it, but I'm a busy man. I'm a busy man, lad.
For Christ's sakes.
For fucking crying out loud.
For
For
the love of
crying
God.
out loud, lad.
Okay,
What you
that's
fucking gibberishing about now?
for Christ's
Ah,
sakes.
bring me a pint of fine ale and shut it.
For
Once it's
Christ's
around.
sakes, lad. All that I want is a pint in the ale, laddie.
Oh, Mr. Mostly gotta get up early. No, well, yes,
Early in the
I'm
morning.
probably not gonna sleep much. Yeah,
Rise
I'm
into my feet.
like motherfucker. Hey,
Light me up that
Sonny,
cigarette and I strap shoes
Sonny,
on my feet.
Sonny, shut the fuck up, Sonny. Shut the
I
fuck up.
got you, babe.
Sonny, shut it.
She started it. I got you, babe.
Gotta get up early, but gotta go close the gate to the garden and all the shit that I didn't.
So listen, I know that we are reaching the end, and it's going to take me time to get this bundled up and say our closing
Post the break.
statements and all that. Why don't we just not hesitate, and why don't you just ask our viewers the last question, and let's just do it, and I'll jar up the other gram right now.
Oh, that's what's up. And you're gonna fucking jar dab after? Okay, you jar dab, and I do a fucking proper dab before we leave. Okay, so to your phone, warm up the fucking thumbs. This gonna be an easy one. An easy one. If
Is
you've
it?
been listening, yeah. If they've been listening and paying attention, they will know how we name the last column on a closed loop system. Go! I'm checking. Miss Bell,
Oh,
Miss Bell,
fuck.
hurry up. Miss Bell, hurry up. Miss
Come
Bell,
on, girl.
hurry up. Come on now.
You better hurry up. Come on.
Stop saying water and laughing about it. I want to know what's the name of the last column on the closed loop system. Mr. Mosley's like, fuck me. I don't know. Mr. Mosley, have you been sucking too much on that hot hair balloon of yours, bro? It's an easy one, guys.
Come
Come
on.
on.
You know.
Come
You know.
on.
You
Okay,
know.
you're back.
Come on.
Okay. What's the name of the last column on a closed loop system? Come on, guys. We said it a million times.
Come
First
on.
hint, first hint, first clue. That's where the product drips from at the end of the process.
Come
That's where.
on.
Come on,
You guys
guys.
know. You
Come
know.
on, guys. Be quick about it. Okay. Second clue. And then now I'm going to give you the answer. It has to do with honey. Winnie the Pooh. Come on, guys.
Good
Yes,
fuck.
sir, Mr. Mosley. Honey butt. The ding, 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 ding. He's like, fuck, I don't know. So he probably, along the way, fuck, he worked his little fucking brain cells. He's like, yeah, I don't smoke sativa for nothing. Come on, bitches. And he's talking to his fucking brain cells. He's like, bitches, more sativa, more sativa. Oh, I know. Bro, congratulations, Mr. Mosley. It is indeed a honeypot, motherfuckers. Yes, Miss Bell, but you were late again. So you're gonna have to brush up on those thumb of yours, and make them do a few push-ups, so that they're pumped up for next week. Kind of shit. Congratulations, Mr. Mosley.
Absolutely. I'm going to get it ready. Right. You're going to get fresh stuff too.
What? I'm gonna. Who do it? What?
I'm going to get a fresh container.
Oh, he's gonna get some fresh gutter. He's got the other patty.
He's getting a gram of this.
Damn, dog. Now, it's not like we can ask you to do a little review, just by making a post, uh you talking about us, sharing the show, just a little picture of the product, or how god vagina fucking taste it fucking was when you dabbed it, what the high was like, when you win anything, that'd be nice. But we cannot fucking force you to do it. But if you want to do it, that would be greatly appreciated. Thank you very much. Shit, I'll do you, bro. I didn't even see your comment, and that's what I was asking from the winners of our giveaways and shit. Thank you so much, bro. Appreciate that, man. Oh, look at that motherfucker! Shy. Check that out, dog. Woo! I got fucking goosebumps, bitch. Oh hell yeah!
1.3.
Oh yes, I know. Now I fucking scale everything point three because of you.
Yeah, that gram weighed 1.3. I could. I mean, it was one big hunk. I can't take it out.
That's what's up. And there you go. Yep. I can almost smell it through my fucking screen. Fuck yeah. You'll do it live on the smokeout, bro. Thank you so fucking much, man. That's far out. So, everybody, don't worry. Don't no. Don't cry. Don't anyone cry. It's okay if you didn't win. All good. We'll be there next week and the week after and the other after and after and after and after. You will get to win something at some point. And there will be so many fucking different ways, because we don't want to, have those, boring giveaways like tag that people, go like that page. That is not a good way to grow a community that will be interested in everything that goes in the community kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? And we want to keep you updated, and then we want to fucking teach and share as much knowledge as we can. And we realize that throughout a few cool giveaways like that, people tend to pay a little more attention to what we say, don't they, Rich?
They they tend to,
Oh,
and
Mr.
they
Van
get
der
something.
Middle, you
They get
didn't
something.
win, but you did not play. You're just a little late for the giveaways. All good though. All good. You just need to keep coming back, and then watching the shows, watching the content, be there, be interactive, pay attention and shit, and you will get to win at some point.
Next week, then.
Gentlemen, I'm
Next
good.
week, I'm going
Ladies are
to.
kicking my ass. Miss Michelle, thank you for staying for until the end, even if you're fucked up on your edibles. It's not like they say in the movie Scarface. Do get high on your own supplies.
For sure.
Show was awesome. Thank you so very much, Miss Bell. We can't wait to have you back next week, bro.
Yep.
You you done preparing all the shit and stuff?
Yep. I put everything all
Okay.
over there
Well,
so I would know everything
well,
that's going to go up.
would you like to say something
Yeah,
before we go?
absolutely. Guys and gals, in a world where everybody's negative, it's always nicer to be kinder, be nicer, and show a little more love. It's easy, it's free, and it really does feel good inside. So try it. Huh?
Just like he said. For my part, guys, thank you so very, very, very much. Uh, Sometimes we don't see you in the comments, right in major letter. It's not because we want to ghost you or not answer or whatsoever. It's because the life is fucking wild as usual. Uh, Thank you all for being here, being there for each other. You know, that's the most important thing. Is that when you get something good out of anything and everything that we do, that we all do all together, share it, because sharing is caring, and this world need a whole lot motherfucking more of that caring. So keep driving. I love you all. Thank you again.
Yes.
You tomorrow morning on
Yes.
the smoke out show with bro.
With Jason.
Bro, please.
Listen,
What?
all the winners from tonight, if you would please send me your addresses so that I can get those out. A lot of times, even most of you viewers that have won before, once I have it, I end up just deleting it back off and getting rid of it. I don't usually keep it around. So please,
Bro,
all the winners, minus Dan Jones, you just give me a call, Dan. We'll catch up tomorrow. And
don't
again, I thank
worry.
everybody for
Don't worry.
participating.
I have the winners written down and shit.
Yep.
So if they didn't provide their address by Monday morning, I will let them know. No
Okay,
problem.
that's fantastic.
So see you tomorrow morning if you guys can be there. If not, well, throughout the week. If not, Friday, next Friday night, 8 p.m. Eastern time. Then there you go. Love you all. Peace out. I'm
Peace.
done. Meow meow.
Meow, meow.